Esther's prayer, Haman's pride, and Mordecai's good deeds. Welcome to my Bible, your plug for daily practical Bible reflections. After the Jews fasted and prayed for 3 days, on the third day, Queen Esther took a bold and prayer-backed step. She entered the king's inner court, uninvited. It was a life-threatening decision, but it wasn't done in fear. It was done in faith and prayer. She didn't just walk in casually. She prayed, and her people prayed with her. When Esther arrived, the king welcomed her with favor. He stretched out the golden scepter, signaling life, acceptance, and honor. Esther touched the tip of the scepter, and the king said something remarkable. "What is it, Queen Esther? What is your request? I will give it to you, even up to half of my kingdom." That's the power of prayer. Esther didn't demand anything. She made room for God to move. She first invited the king and Haman to a banquet, a wise and prayerful strategy, not haste. Haman's pride. Meanwhile, Haman allowed success to cloud his judgment. When he heard that he alone had been invited to the queen's banquet with the king, he was thrilled. But pride was already creeping in. As he left the palace, he saw Mordecai sitting at the gate, not trembling or bowing. This enraged him. At home, he boasted to his wife and friends about his wealth, his sons, his honors, and how close he was to royalty. Then, surrounded by the wrong voices, he was advised to build a tall pole to impale Mordecai on it. Haman had everything, but he ruined it with pride. He couldn't handle one man refusing to bow to him. Pride blinds. It exaggerates offense and fuels destruction. He had access, blessings, and favor, but used it to oppress. Let's be careful that our own success doesn't lead us to pride. Whatever you have, handle it with humility. It's by God's grace. Mordecai's good deeds. Prayer didn't just open the door for Esther. It worked for Mordecai too. That same night, the king could not sleep. Restlessness came, not by accident, but by divine design. He asked for the royal records, and there he found that Mordecai had once saved his life. Yet nothing had been done to reward him. As God would have it, Haman walked in, and the king asked him, "What should be done for the man the king delights to honor?" Thinking it was himself, Haman suggested the grandest honor: robes, a royal horse, public celebration. Then came the shock. Go at once. Do everything you said for Mordecai. Haman had to honor the very man he wanted to kill. That's the power of God. That's what prayer does. It causes your enemies to announce and execute your elevation. When Haman returned home and told his wife, she said, "If Mordecai, before whom your downfall..."
To watch the full video, press the small play button on the right below or link in description. Thank you, and please do not forget to like and subscribe.